Okay, we should be live.
Hello, and welcome to allegedly a D&D campaign, where we play D&D.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Let's just do a very, very quick sound check, and then we'll get underway. So everyone start.
So my favourite Matt Berry thing is Toast of London. But Carl, your favourite Matt Berry thing is IT Crowd, I think.
Yeah.
And what we do in the shadows over here. What's the Toast of London? What is that about?
It's about Matt Berry being Matt Berry as a washed-up actor and having a mortal enemy called Ray fucking Purchase. You're not supposed to swear in the first few minutes, are we? And it's very cringy at times and very absurd the rest. So I highly recommend Toast of London.
Yeah. Okay. I shall Google it and then look at it later.
Hooray. So hopefully Angus can hear us.
Can Angus hear us?
I don't know. He's
I would hope so. Blah, blah, blah.
Could Carl say something?
Oh, I can say something, maybe. Possibly. Can I?
Quick,
what's
freestyle.
the longest
we're
Welsh
gonna
word you know,
Freestyle,
Carl?
freestyle.
That's
I'm
it.
sitting with
Last
my boys
session.
about to play D&D.
Last
Why-
session, you Carl.
Boys are-
Shut up, Carl.
Last session, you fought a T-Rex, the obscured scaled beast which had been munching on a kill not too far from Devon's cabin. You then continued on your journey to Cutler Bay, opting to head towards the coast and head along the shore northwards. As you arrived at the water's edge, you noticed the sails of a ship heading just out of eyeshot in a northerly direction. You sent Vlada off with a note to the ship stating that you were friends of Cutler Bay and you needed assistance, and spent the night on the rocky shoreline. You, over the course of the night, noticed both a pair of Sahagin emerging from the sea and heading northwards, and also the faint glimmer of what appeared to be firelight at the base of the cliffs to the north. The rest of your night was uninterrupted, and in the morning you lamented the fact that there was no ship waiting to collect you, and gathered yourselves for the next day of travel. You decided to forego the cliff-top path in favour of the lower sea level option, and after a little bit of travel you came upon where you estimated the glow the previous night had been coming from. A large sea cave, some 150 feet tall, which at low tide as it is now, there was a roughly 20 feet gap that you could have tried to navigate had it not been for Boyko and his injured passenger Brogville. Instead, you had to venture inside, hoping the path continued round to the other side. But not before leaving Brogville, Zara, Martin and Boyko outside. Within the cave, you discovered the wreck of a ship, well worn by the crashing waves, and the light from the night before continuing to glow beyond the wreck. You also spotted a poorly hidden Sahagin on the foredeck of the ship and initiated combat. And that's where we rejoin you. Midway through combat, I think we're coming up to the second round, and Delilah at the top of the round is currently engaged with the previously poorly hidden Sahagin. Casimir is currently engaged with another two which had emerged from the sea during their turn, and Detritus is trucking along the path. So let's get straight into it. Delilah, what would you like to do?
First off, I'd like to say we did try diplomacy, and then they started hurling stuff at our big, dumb friend. So, we cannot stand for that.
Fair enough.
Delilah
I thought I'd done so well remembering what had happened. I thought Detritus threw the first javelin.
I threw food, and it did hit them in the face.
was-
So we tried
threw
diplomacy,
food,
it just
you-
failed a little bit.
He
It
tried
was
armed
very
diplomacy.
diplomatic. You assaulted someone with food as diplomacy.
The perfect plan.
It was look, he's
enough.
blocking out the delivery service, but it was, there was, if anything, we should have charged him extra for delivery. Anyway, Delilah would start charging up her sword, and just like this bluish violet flame just comes all the way down it, and then she'll take a big old swipe at this Sahagin fellow.
Okay.
With some shadow blade. Hopefully that.
Nice.
Yeah,
19. I'm pretty sure that hits, and this guy's pretty fucked up anyway, isn't he? Yeah, that
okay.
definitely
Extra
hits.
fucked up now.
He's not just fucked up, he dead.
Nice.
We're really not good at the no swearing thing.
Are we not supposed to swear? I should really read
I don't know
terms
which channel
terms
it
of
is.
service and
Yeah.
all that shit.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
well, fuck it. How
It's
tall is
difficult
this?
because I use fucking like some people use
God.
Yeah, you use fucking like you're from New Jersey. I get you. How far is this, Angus? Can I jump off the ship? Do like a dramatic wall or whatever?
Probably about 20 feet down to the sand below.
Well, you know what? I'll start making
Or
my
you
way
could
towards-
climb down the ladder and across to there, and it would be 15 feet, and there may even be a ladder down the other side.
So the difference between like 20 and 15?
Yeah,
How
so,
tall was this? Yeah.
so
fuck it, I'll
where,
just
where you
dramatically
are,
jump
that,
off.
that ladder there would take you down about 5 feet.
Okay.
and then
well, you know
could
what's really
jump,
cool in
drop
action
off
movie?
there.
When the hero slowly climbs down a ladder. No, I was gonna very dramatically jump off this and just come to a wall in the dirt and then start charging towards these people. But that'll be next turn. There's action economy.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Casimir. So you do the jump. Okay, 1 second.
Absolutely.
Roll me a dexterity check, please.
I do a wicked hop, yo.
Wicked hop.
Dexterity. Da. Okay, just straight dexterity?
Yeah.
Boop.
Nice. Cool.
Nice.
There is no full damage involved. You jump.
Hell
You do a rolling landing and come to a halt where you are.
Nice.
Casimir.
There's a
you
handstand in there somewhere, you don't quite know where.
You are beset on two sides by gripping wet Sahagin, who have lurched out of the sea towards you.
I'm just gonna attack the one on the bottom there first. Yeah, just give it a good old whack with the great
Is this a
sword.
maneuvered whack?
That's a 10.
10 doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Let me just see how
Do
the others
we
are doing.
petition to get Kaz precision attack?
Yeah, I've got the worst maneuvers picked, honestly, other than goading attack, it seems. I didn't pick good ones.
Fine. We'll take a short rest, you can repick them.
I will. Yeah, I don't know if I want to burn through them. I mean, it's a short rest anyway. I'm gonna do. Yeah, no, I'll hold off the next turn with it, because it's when I hit anyway. So, yeah, that's it.
Right.
That'll be my turn.
Detritus. Does you have a bonus action or anything else, Carl?
No, not really. I don't have much.
Saving
bonus
that.
stuff.
Okay.
So
Right, so
My
I
action surge.
am enraged and in the mood to do some smushing. But the smushed things are far away. So 15 will get me there. 10 will get me here. How high up is what is this, the foredeck? Where Delilah was stood previously on the ship.
Yeah, it's about 6.5, 7 feet to the railing there. Or that just gets you up there. But this is all sand here, so you could, if you wanted to,
Oh, okay.
round.
Chances of
Just a
me,
bit of scrabbling over some rocks there. But,
I'm guessing the chances of me making what generously would be called a 5 to 10 foot jump onto the ship is going to be slim. Is it? Is it technically feasible?
Ask that again, but with more confidence.
Detritus want to jump on ship, but I not know in mind how far ship be.
By saying the wonderful words of Matt Mercer, you can certainly try.
Detritus like try. My alternative was I was just gonna try and chuck a javelin over the ship blind and see what happens. But Delilah's on the other side of the ship.
And a civilian, mind you.
So Detritus is gonna attempt to make the jump, I think. So he's got 10 foot run up. Then at the narrowest point, but he's aiming for the bit where Delilah was. Or should I help Casimir? I've just realised Casimir's got 2 guys around him.
That's alright. Yeah, it's alright. They're just 2 grunts.
I'm gonna
Storms along the thing and then turns around and storms back the other way.
There was someone else. Let's get a good first roll in with some action. I would like to do that, please, Angus. Would you require some athletics from me?
I would from you, please. An athletics check.
Mighty 9.
I have inspiration, which I think I might use.
Okay, do you want to take that 17 then?
Yes, please. I have removed my inspiration. Okay. The sheer...
you're raging, so actually you get an advantage on athletics checks.
I put back my inspiration.
Yeah. That's a good point.
An inspiring range.
So you're looking to leap to the foredeck.
Yes, please. So I can see what's going on over there.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of sort of where you are height-wise and that ship, it's a jump for sure, but for a large creature of your athletic prowess, it's fairly simple, and you launch across and land on the forecastle or the foredeck of the ship there.
Cool. Detritus going to just check if anyone saw that. Can I see the hostage from where I am, or
this guy over here?
Yeah, I can see him.
He saw it. He was quite impressed.
Okay. He's like, hey.
He gives you a thumbs up.
So, can I see that guy from here, from where I am, Angus?
No. He would be obscured by the forecastle.
Forecastle. That's what it's called. As would
raised bits the forecastle, the bit you're on the foredeck.
I didn't know that. I learned something new.
I've been looking it up because there's a ship on my map, so I have to be able to describe it properly.
So let's say I've got 10 foot movement left at max. I can't see the hostages from where I am. Can I? Yeah. No, I'm not. Can I? How high up is the forecastle compared to the foredeck?
Probably about 5-6 foot to the deck, and then another 2-3 foot for the railing around it.
Okay. Can I use the remainder of my movement to just scrabble up onto that?
Oh.
Okay. From there, can I see Mr. 10 points?
You can see the two. Oh yes, you can see him now.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna, as he's admiring my athleticism, get a javelin to the face, which is 50
feet.
So that is 30 standard. So disadvantage to hit. No, what did we say last time, Angus, about strength for?
It's still disadvantage to hit because it's beyond the range, but you do get to add your rage bonus.
That was it. That was it. Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
If you hit.
If I hit, I have that inspiration, but I don't need it.
23 hits.
It is
Oh no, because it's disadvantage, so it's an 11. The 11 doesn't hit.
inspiration.
Roll it again. Also at disadvantage.
Javelin. Okay, better.
When 20 is hit.
Nice, and he will take a very respectable 11
11
points of damage.
And he takes that and sort of sinks into his sort of side, and he looks really hurt by that.
Emotionally, this guy's my hero. He's so athletic.
Oh. And now it's their turn.
Hey, hi, Tia.
Hi. Who? Tia.
Tio Heartless was in chat to say hello.
Oh, hello.
Also,
Thank you for joining us.
you forgot to mention that this session is sponsored by Detritus's what is it? Detritus's Delights, smoked meats and fine edibles.
That's
yeah.
very true. As you can see on
Yeah, your immediate side. Cool.
down here somewhere.
That's the
Detritus's Delights.
Detritus done.
Okay. So if we start with the one who's just taken a javelin to the side, he is going to throw. He's going to throw the javelin back at you. Basically, he pulls it from his side, turns it around,
I
and
can respect
throws
that.
it back at disadvantage, which is a natural 19 plus 3. It's a 22 to hit.
A 22
does.
is, yeah, that's going to hit.
4 points of piercing damage, halved to 2.
It's getting tight. Yeah. I shouldn't become complacent. I know you're going to punish me as soon as I do. Yeah, okay. 2 damage.
So to try as you see down in the water below you, another one of the creatures which is swimming towards the direction you had been heading in before you'd leapt. And he's going to move to there. And that will be his turn. Casimir, the two that are up against you, we've taken a bit of a hit last round. You see them sort of glancing at the wound, and then just there's almost like a bit of a frenzy that comes over them. So they are both going to attack, just biting and clawing at you. 19 on the first strike,
Oh God. Why?
which does 3 points of piercing damage, and a
Natural one.
17 on the second
Oh.
strike,
Okay.
doing another 3 points of this one
Another
is
three.
slashing damage. And it's the same from the one behind you. It's just a frenzy of claws and teeth coming at you right now.
that's just
19
Right.
on the first strike. 5 points of piercing damage as
Oh my
the
God.
teeth sink into your arm.
Really?
And 18 on the second strike.
Oh God.
Doing 3
Nice
points of slashing damage as his claws just sort of rake across
I've
your
officially
back.
just become bloodied.
There goes my hero.
Yep.
and
Watch him as he
that
bleeds.
is
Cast shield.
their turn. Actually, no, it's not. Because this guy up here is going to turn away from the human woman that he was harrying, and
We know his name.
over
Yay.
to you, and is going to stab at you with his spear.
Rude.
Wait, you said he was Harry? What's his name now, Angus?
Was harrying.
Mischief.
18 to strike on the spear,
Nope.
which doesn't hit.
Blocks it with the
does it?
shield.
Um,
Or with the sword
and
shield.
frustrated, he will slash out with his claws as well. 16, which doesn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be their turn. Delilah.
Okay. Delilah will hit away that spear, and then as the camera like locks onto her face, the whole screen will like pulse, and for a second we get that as a like more Fey version of Delilah. And this person over here, near who I'm going to assume is named Harriet, has to make a wisdom save.
Sure. Okay.
Or whatever save is in hideous laughter.
A wisdom.
Which is a wisdom save. Good job,
It's a
me.
wisdom save. Wonderful. All
They
right.
don't seem overly wise.
16.
Damn.
Natural 15 on the roll plus a 1.
Okay.
So
In that case, plan B. I'm just gonna move right past this guy and engage this other one in combat.
okay. Oh, there's 10 on the opportunity attack from this one.
Okay, cool. Quickly bat away his axe or whatever, and then come and just like full-on lunge at this guy. But time freezes because I'm out of action economy. I'm about to stab him.
Okay, Casimir.
Okay. I need to make a move with these guys, so I'm gonna try attacking that one again. It's a 19.
19 does hit.
So that's better.
And which ones was that to? The southernmost
one.
one.
And I'm gonna use a goading attack on it as well. So that will be 14 damage
14 points of slashing damage. Nice.
plus my 5. I know we need a wisdom saving throw, which probably doesn't matter too much, but let's do it anyway.
So it's 14 on the wisdom save.
I think that succeeds. Where is it? What's my?
So you used to do like 8 plus your proficiency
8 plus
bonus
12
plus
strength.
whatever.
So that's 10, 14 is my DC. So you rolled 14.
So
right?
just saves, yeah.
Yeah, it just saves. Alright. Yeah,
Tio in chat. Break them all,
that
Kaz.
doesn't
Break them all.
kill him, no?
No, it doesn't. He
he bloody?
is still standing, but he's very bloodied. He's like barely standing.
Alright.
But still
okay.
standing.
Action surge.
Nice.
Action surge.
They shall
I'm
break upon
going
you.
To... So that's okay. Action surge, and I'm gonna. Do I want to hit the same one? Yeah, I'll hit the same one. Another 19.
19, yeah, that hits. 7
And it's
points
a 1
of
and a
slashing.
2. I can reroll both if I want. I'm gonna reroll the 1 only.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you do
2
hit him
and a
back.
6. Okay, so that's
12.
8 plus 4.
He did.
Yeah, 12.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Carve him in twain.
Yeah, and then I'll use the bonus action to do the second wind, which I should press it here instead. There we go.
7, there we go.
It helps.
Okay. Detritus.
So it's entirely my error, but I rolled a 5 on my wild search last session. So 1d6 force damage to anything that hits me with an attack roll.
Okay, so it was that guy over there, wasn't it?
Little dude. So fine to not retcon it because I should have remembered.
He can do the fucking damage. roll your d6.
Guy's got 70 health. You're fine.
2.
Ooh, okay. Weird. I had 2 in my head for some reason.
Detritus Phyticus.
So, Angus, question. How strong is this mast looking next to me? Rotten since the others have collapsed?
Yeah, I would say this has been here some time.
Okay.
I like what you're thinking.
Perhaps more difficult question to answer. How tall is this mast?
Roughly from deck to point, about 90 feet.
So many options.
Do whatever the funnest is.
Did Delilah do any damage
Like you're
to
thinking that.
the guy to her south?
No,
No.
But she has not done any damage to either of
Okay.
them yet.
they
Right.
tried.
Detritus would like to push the mast over onto the one to Delilah's south, and if he is successful, he would then like to daintily leap up and start walking down it.
So you want to knock it down?
Yes. With the axe
Roll
if I
me a
have to, but I'm
strength
hoping
check.
straight strength. We should be enough.
Roll me a straight strength check with advantage.
Ooh, Detritus.
I love environmental kills. Good job.
I realize we're in a really interesting environment, and I hadn't put much thought into that yet. So straight strength.
Just a
Killing it.
straight strength.
Yeah. Doo. So 7 tan.
17 will do it. And you slam into it and just taking the full face of it on your sort of chest shoulder area, and you immediately hear it start to crack. And you just continue to push, and your feet are slipping against the slick deck, but you manage to get some traction and keep pushing, and it starts to topple.
Detritus is laughing the whole time he's doing this.
Roll me. So which direction are you trying to topple it?
I'm
Onto this
aiming
guy
for
down
the
here?
guy to the south. Yeah.
Okay.
South of Delilah. I was considering the guy on the ship, but yeah.
This would be cool though.
Yeah, this is more fun.
Okay.
What would you like for that?
I like it.
Improvised
Just roll me a
weapon.
Just roll me a d20. I want to see
Okay,
how
yeah.
accurately you can fell this thing. 19.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. Roll me
Come on.
46.
Good for the
4d6. Yeah. And Detritus is locking eyes with the little guy who threw the javelin at him as he's doing this. It's like not breaking
Nice.
eye contact. Wow, 3, 6, 6, 4 for a 19.
Hell yeah.
It has now fallen, and he is
Improvised
still
that, I love it.
alive, but currently trapped beneath
Nice.
this thing.
And then I will walk the 30 feet along it and kind of sit down on it with my legs hanging over right by the trapped guy, and offer him some food, some of the T-Rex meats, and I say, "You should have taken the food." And just sit there, chilling. Love it. The Detritus.
It does
You know
not
it-
know what you say.
Oh. Could have made a new buddy.
now it is their turn. So this guy's gonna. Let's see, and then he's gonna dash, clamber down.
These guys are either really devoted to each other or really suicidal.
He's gonna get to there, and he's gonna jab at you, detritus, with his spear. You have taken damage, so he gets an advantage on that roll. 18.
18 hits, so one
Okay.
d6 coming up for him.
It's probably going to be all it takes. They are not particularly smart. 3 points of piercing damage, half down to 1 with that spear strike.
Yep.
Oh, he's also going to have a go with his claws as well.
Is that a separate attack? Because then should he take
It is a separate attack.
the damage before he gets off the second attack?
Yes, probably. Roll me a d6.
So it's 1. Okay, 4. Yeah.
4. Okay. So each time you're hit with an attack.
Yes. Whenever.
Yeah, whenever. Okay, so he is going to come in with a second strike, and that's a natural 17, so 20.
Yep.
And that does 4 down to 2 slashing damage, and roll another d6.
One of them for him.
Wow, it is actually still standing.
Impressive. So every time he's attacking me, it's just like a flash of
Yeah,
just like he's just like, why is this happening to me?
oh, I
His spear must be broken.
I stab him, but it hurts me. Something is very wrong.
Is this empathy? Existential crisis.
This guy here is gonna he's gonna try and get out, but isn't going to. This guy is gonna take a swing at you, Delilah. Straight roll. Does not hit. Second strike with claws. Does not hit either. This guy is gonna... dash. About there. That's all they can do. This guy's going to come at you, Casimir. First strike with his spear is an 18.
Of course it is.
6 points of piercing damage. And then the claws come in, and also an 18. Doing 4 points of slashing damage.
How are their attack rolls so good?
I
don't know,
can't use
it's
them
just
anyway.
it's my actual dice, and they never roll this well. It doesn't. Their
What
blood
about
frenzy
Grandia?
definitely helps. Advantage on melee attacks against any creature that has not got full health points.
That's
good.
cool.
And that is their turn. Delilah, before the start of your turn, she is going to turn and face the two of you. And as she turns, her hair changes and her face shifts. She's a sea hag. Ta-da.
Oh, that is incredibly unfortunate.
Screw you, Angus.
Uh-oh.
I would have saved the shipmaster if I would have known. It's the only way to kill a sea hag. Everyone knows. Crush them with the shipmaster.
I'm no longer only afraid for Kaz. So that's good.
And she is going to just going to attack you. She's just going to
knew it was
just gonna
too- I said
and she
punish
doesn't
me.
hit because it's fucking dog shit roll.
Hey, baby.
But that's her turn. Let's put her in there.
Quick, cast shield.
I don't have to. These bitches can't
I
answer.
did already roll her initiative during the combat,
okay.
but I just want to.
So she's just waiting for us to get close. That's
She
like
was, yes.
a whole,
That's
a
exactly
whole
what
additional
I was
level
at.
of haggery.
She had a 13 on hers. And then that was her turn. Delilah, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh,
Maybe. I'd much rather have you attack me physically. Let's see. It's 50-50.
Come
with
here
this
and
guy.
say it to my face.
You are repulsed by her
Yes.
actual visage, but you're not frightened of her.
Okay, good. I'm so worried. I was about to use my inspiration. Okay.
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 So now it's your turn. You can do your turn things.
Now, eventually, I will just make like Delilah's sword and like a little bit of cosplay. But I don't have that quite yet. I do have an actual machete. So, for a little bit of prop work here, Delilah will catch the axe and then just like twist it around. She'll do it way more dexterously than I just did. But like hold the guy's axe in like a grip, and then as the mask falls, a little bit off the top will like crack open and fly in the air. She'll grab that and then send it directly at this fish guy she was fighting. And I imagine as the mask, like makeshift spear, comes past the vision, the hag sort of materializes out of this old lady, like a really clever cut in like a film. So
It's
she'd be
like
"Oh."
as it goes past the camera, it's like
Yeah,
it's like old lady, and then suddenly, woo!
like okay,
That's
fuck.
cool.
And then just take a sword up. Okay, so as for
like-
the actual mechanics, yeah. But, okay, but the guy I'm fighting has to get a whacking done. Where is it? Catapult.
Oh my.
Get a whacking done.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the technical term.
Okay.
So, is that the attack roll? No, that's damage. What's the attack roll? I haven't used catapult in a very long time. It's had a cool mental image. And then Tio even said it in chat, so I had to do it. Had to do it to him,
Save.
as the kids say.
It's a dex save. So
Yes,
what are you hurling?
When the mask fell, like the tip of it shattered upwards and started flipping around. I'm grabbing that out of air and then just sending it straight into him like a spear.
Okay, so he's going to roll a dexterity saving throw. It's natural 17, so he succeeds on that.
Damn.
He dives out of the way of this
Yeah, that's fair.
beard piece of wood that comes flying towards him.
I saw the hag, so I had to release him from the grip and defend, so that makes sense.
I just got this was like, has he got an actual sword?
Well, it's a machete, but yeah, I have one.
Yeah,
It's like
I
legitimate.
just made a
I
note
don't want to hit anyone.
of the timestamp for that for clipping the just waving around
Very
essentially.
Potentially censoring.
when the
we
DM
have one.
reveals the sea hag. Machete waving
In that
time.
case, it's completely fake. Don't mind the sheep. Yeah, that'll be me.
Okay.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Casimir.
Yes, I will try and finish this one off. It's gonna be 24.
That hits.
4 and a 2. I'm gonna reroll the 2. Gonna risk it. Come on. It's a 2 anyway. So 10 damage.
10 points of slashing damage. Definitely taking some damage. His bloody, but not far off.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be my turn for now.
Okay. Detritus, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I can. I don't want to, but... He's not overly wise.
Sorry, it's
I
not
do...
actually a particularly
Yeah?
high DC.
Right.
Yeah, she gross as fuck, but she's not scary.
You ugly. I feel bad.
I feel bad for you.
I end misery. Okay, these little dudes. So one guy's still trapped under the thingy,
Yes.
and the other guy is approaching and getting a little bit too close for comfort. So we will go with one great axe into the guy who's not trapped and is stood nearby.
Okay.
At his... Oh, that's a great sword. But it's the same stats as great axe, so yeah.
The 9 doesn't hit, unfortunately. The 10 doesn't hit either.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Um,
And I am balancing on a rusty, well not rusty, a rotten thingy.
and very slick. Green with algae. And...
So for my bonus action, I will. Have we slept since the T-Rex fight? We have, haven't we? Because I nearly died. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to empower my Eldritch Maul thingy. So my tattoo gives me melee attacks up to 15 feet and do an additional 1d6 in force damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And other than that, I won't get an opportunity attack if I just move slightly to the right, will I?
As long as you stay
If you're
within his
moving, if you're continuing along the
Yeah,
thing,
I just
then
want to
no.
put
I'll
more
take
of
it to there.
Detritus's immense weight on top of the guy who's
Okay.
trapped under the
Nice.
wood.
Just be a little extra mean.
Which
Bounce
brings
around
it
a little bit.
to their turn. And this guy's gonna hop up and start. For you on the map layer. There.
Where does
And
that
he's
come
gonna-
from?
Sorry?
Where did that guy come from?
He was. on
He
a boat.
came out of the sea over here and then came up the ship, and he's been steadily chasing after Detritus for the last couple of rounds.
Oh, okay. Didn't notice him.
Um,
'Cause I saw the other one.
you-
but...
He's sneaky.
Yeah, he came out of the sea. There were 3 of them beneath the waves. 2 of them came for you, and one went after Detritus, and then
Okay.
Detritus jumped out of the way and
Got it, yeah.
just been trying to catch up ever since. And now he has. And he's going to come at you with his spear, which is a 20
Oh, yeah, hits.
to hit, which is 2 points of piercing damage, half down to 1. And then he's going to come and take. Ooh, yes, that's it. He takes his 4 points of.
As long as this keeps up
Force
and
damage.
with the low hitting, I can just stand still and eventually kill them all.
It's a natural 20 with the bite attack.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
9 points, so 4
Ooh.
points of piercing damage as those teeth sink into your
4.
flesh.
Only 2.
He takes his 2 points. This guy here. I'm just gonna roll. Nope, he's not clever enough to have correlated the hurt with hitting you. So, So 17 to hit with the
Yep.
spear,
That's a hit.
which is 3 points half down to 1 of piercing damage. Ooh, he's
Ooh,
still
lucky.
standing.
Yeah, lucky for him.
And then that's the second time I rolled double 17s. 20 to hit with the
Yep.
bite. Oh. 3 half down to 1 again. And he dies.
Nice.
Can he be like embedded in the arm as he dies? Just shaking him up. Start beating the others with his corpse. I love
This guy
detritus
is
so very much.
again going to try and escape from. Yeah, he manages to pull himself free from.
So all those attacks
beneath
just from the
mast.
two?
Just from the two, yeah, they get
Wow,
2 each.
That's good, that is.
And
good
all
for
of them
them.
at advantage because you've
Yeah.
been hurt. Yeah, these guys aren't pleasant in large numbers. They can do some damage. Just not to you, apparently. And yeah, so
What
their
kind of
attacks
damage?
don't. I mean, it's just piercing and slashing damage. So but,
Emotional damage.
Right, okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
and it's a D6 on the spear, and everything else is a D4. So yeah, they don't do a lot of damage, but they can do high frequency damage. He's gonna then try and head over here and attack Delilah. Oh no, he's not, because that was his action to escape. So that's him.
Yeah, it was
This guy's going to attack you with advantage because of the flanking. 6 and a 9. So neither of those hit on the spear. And 6 and a. Have you? It's literally I roll well on everyone apart from you. As soon as it gets to you, I haven't rolled above a 10. I'm like, this is bullshit. I can't
Quite
not
keen on
hit
that.
Casimir, but I just can't.
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
Delilah.
You can hit the tanks perfectly fine, but
That's good, yeah.
Bad. Okay, now it's her turn, and she's a little bit disappointed that you have not succumbed to her horrific appearance.
Trust me, it's not for lack of you trying, you ugly hack.
She fine.
So instead, she's going to just come at you with her claws again.
That's how it always goes.
Oh. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, she'll claw at me, and I'll block both of them with a single sword slash, and then just turn it slightly, and then send a bunch of energy straight into her face. Trying to control both the hands and shoot her in the head. With some Shadow Blade. Whop.
Pew pew.
And
Pretty sure 19 hits. Yes, it does.
throw some Booming Blade in case she feels like moving. For all the damage it does. Boop, boop.
Okay, 11
Damn.
points of psychic damage.
Hell yeah. Take that.
There we go. Casimir, you
Oh.
hear the sounds of combat coming from beyond the wreck.
And I'll also step back 5 feet. Provoking from her.
Okay. She's
there's a
gonna-
mast gun and everything.
Nope, 17.
To see this.
See you on the ship and
Dust.
you just walk away outside.
I was originally going to try and hit the one next to you, Casimir, so you had something to walk up, but the land was in the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Next time, we'll throw a ship at them.
Next time we're on an abandoned ship.
Oh,
Right. I'm just gonna attack him. That's a 25. I'm gonna do goading attack again on him.
Nice.
Because I want the extra damage. Because I want to kill him. I'm gonna reroll that too. It's a 1. Okay, so it's a 11 damage plus 2. 13 damage. That's not as good as
That's enough. And
Yes.
sort of almost like, when you're fighting the drowners in the Witcher, and you sort of do the sort of whirling spin attack and just fucking carve him in half. He just slumps down. His
Cool.
blood starting to cloud out into the water.
Alright, I will move up. Wait, where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Yeah. That would be my turn.
All right then, detritus.
So, these guys being so ineffective, Detritus is going to just ignore them. And he's going to go and use his 15-foot reach that he now has with his great axe. And just as Delilah backsteps, he's going to see the ag and remember how ugly it is and then just swing the great axe down. Disappointingly.
This is that eldritch tattoo, isn't it?
Yeah. Do I get?
You get a what?
No, I thought it gave me something around that. But it's, 10 I think is the best that I get for that.
10 doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Detritus, you fool. It's with +7 to attack as well. Yeah, there's a 3. Okay, right.
It's not got very high AC either.
Yeah. It's this slippery thing that I'm on. In which case, I will just step down to be next to Delilah, as I shouldn't invoke any additional attacks because I'm still in everyone's hitbox.
That's correct.
Just nonchalantly just step down.
On their turn, he's also going to drop down, but basically is in the same
Copycat.
space as he was. So he's going to first. So we're gonna have, there's going to be 2 attacks coming at you.
Yep.
Brightness.
Should I just do the
20?
the d6s as they come?
Yeah.
20 is a hit.
6. Up to 3 points of
So 1.
damage there. No, that's at 6, half down to 3.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that was my roll of a 3. Yeah.
A natural 20 on the claws.
Yep.
3, half down to 1, because that was a fucking bullshit roll. And that's 4 back. These are very ineffective attacks. They are doing more damage to them than they are to
They
you.
tickle.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I love this wild
Delilah.
search thing.
there.
2 to you. Straight rolls though. No. Second attacks.
You're allowed to roll well against me, I guess.
I'm trying.
Try.
He's swapped dice like 5 times.
I just rolled 2 consecutive natural 1s on those attacks.
Nice.
Angus, from a mechanical point of view, which is more effective? My retaliation of a 1d6 or Deslin's just bullshit inability to be hit, which is causing him much trouble.
Yours has proven to be more helpful.
Yeah, I would rather be able to hit Deslin right now. It's just infuriating me. I'm swapping dice again.
This isn't even my final form.
The red and black coming out and the black and gold.
Just reminds me of
see what happens.
the book version of Legolas, where he's just like running around, just being invincible.
It's her turn now. New dice. Nope. Oh, she got moved first. She does. She comes
Yep.
round.
So she takes
Yeah.
2 damage. How dare you?
I'll take that 2 damage. And actually, she's there, so she gets advantage. Natural 20 for a total of 25.
Do natural 20s always hit? Because otherwise, you miss.
No, natural 20s, I linked in that article the other day, a natural hit, a 20 on an attack roll,
Yeah.
it always hits.
Always
In the
hits?
same way
Okay.
We were
that
looking
a
at that,
natural
yeah.
one always
You're doing
misses.
so well.
Uh, is
You almost solved it,
2d6. That's actually double sixes.
Oof.
15 points of slashing damage.
Fucking ow. 15. Oof. Oofta goofta.
So was that 15?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, 15 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
Oh, wizard.
Right.
not many of those points.
Yeah, absolutely. Down to 9 hit points in 1 hit. I told you, Michael said, "Oh, you're the tank." Like, I'm only the tank until I get hit. It's you.
Okay, Delilah, it is now your turn. I need to mark
How-
those two hit points for the
Oh,
booming
yeah.
blade.
Now, Delilah's very hard to hit, but I don't have any like heavy hitting abilities.
I mean, based on what you've just told me, anything but a natural 20 will miss from her.
Good. Granted, like
Because
a
if a
25 would have
25
hit.
misses,
Yeah,
that is as high as she can roll.
I get my AC up to 26
Wow.
using shield, but that's it. That's it.
Yes, she
As high as it gets for now.
Does she get the same thing as them, Angus, with the if you're damaged, or is that just them? Getting
Just
advantage.
them.
Oh, okay, that's good.
They will have advantage on their next turn.
Run.
Can I do an information roll here, Angus? Can I try to recall what I might know about sea hags?
Roll me a history check.
Okay. We very slowly navigate to the other page because old Tony's choppy. History. 15.
What sort of information are you trying to recall about sea hags? Or should I say, strange, long-limbed, sallow-skinned creatures that live in watery caves?
I'm trying to recall if
Who
they
you
can,
assume is probably a sea hag.
I'm looking after the spell casting. Can they spellcast? Hags are famous for spellcasting, but I'm not sure about sea hags.
Hags are. Sea hags, you do recall, are not.
Okay, fantastic. In that in that case,
Although some of their parts are used in spell crafting.
well, unless she wants to rip off a hand and throw it to me, I think I'll be safe though. So,
Give you a hand.
while they're back-to-back sword and axe fighting, Detritus and Delilah, she's going to take this massive wound and then suddenly just turn into like nothing and then teleport away. And then from off screen, this ice sickle is just going to come and hopefully hit the hag directly in the head. So mechanically, I'm casting Ice Knife at a high level. By high, I mean level 2 because we're level 4. But do I have the level spell slots yet? No, I do not. Damn. Okay, but still. Ice Knife. Yep. That didn't let me select, but I guess 1 is fine. Okay, I'll cast it at level 1. But I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step up here. Boop. And then yeah, as far as Detritus can see, just from off screen, goes whap right into her head.
Okay, roll your damage. 17 definitely hits.
Oh. Now it lets me do it. Groovy. I don't have 8 level spell slots, but can I use one?
No, you cannot.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So is it what, just the 5
Understandable,
pierce?
haven't
Oh,
you?
did you what level did you look? I thought you said you cast it at first.
I was trying to cast it at second, it didn't let me, but then it let me later, so I'm gonna cast it at second.
Okay. So
5 and then a dex
9,
save.
17. The dex save for the. Okay.
For the cold, but yeah.
Plus 1, 7. So she fails her dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
So
I like to
that's
describe
right.
things first and then mark them on my sheet because I have to flip between different pages and mark like a bunch of things off.
So that's 17 points of damage in total.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, she's looking in rough shape after that.
And then just from the background to try to see her. Fuck you! Yeah. And I don't know, duck behind this railing, get as much cover as possible. Do a little power squat, as it were. Okay. Yeah, what I want to do for like confusion or hypnotic pattern or something. Those would be great. Stop like all the enemies and maybe detritus, but I could get you out of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Casimir.
Yes. Casimir is running. 10 feet, 20 feet. That would be 30, right? And then if I dash. How far? Like, I want to just get to the combat. How would I get around these areas?
I mean, you could jump off this side here
Okay.
without incurring any damage, and then
Okay.
you just run on the rest of the way.
Keep on running.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Or as
like,
far as your movement will allow, at least.
I got 15 feet left for movement. So, is there any like difficult terrain stuff, or like how does it work?
If you were trying to run along the rocks, that would be difficult terrain.
Okay.
But if you're sort of heading to like the floor level there, partially obscured by the shit, that would get there.
Okay, so that would be 10 feet left, and then I could kind of jump off the ship there,
Yeah.
behind the ship.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
You try to.
Okay. When Delilah disappears, Detritus is going to be like, no, it's all for me now. See Casimir like
Hell
running
yeah.
up. Ah, crap.
It's not cowardice, it's a gift.
Yeah, he's gonna just swing that great axe again at the sea hag.
Okay.
Jeez.
Nope.
I was doing so well on rolls.
Haven't even got the slippery mask to blame that on
So
now
that's,
either.
that's what, a 4, a 3, and a 2 on my most recent attacks.
We might have spoken about this before, but can we give inspiration to you all?
No. If Michael still has his inspiration, which I don't think he does.
Not. I used it for something that
He's already
wasn't
used
this
it.
important.
I can give you mine if you really want it.
No, I should be able to survive another round. Can I, in preparation for that though, Angus, use my bonus action to equip my great axe and what I think we agreed would be basically Gunt's hammer, but it's a reskinned great axe for dual
You
wielding?
mean a battle axe?
No, great axe. Sorry, hand axe.
Reskinned hand axe.
Yeah, so
but
2 hand axes.
Hand hammer.
Yeah. Seeing as my great axe appears to be letting me down so much. Yeah, and then so he'll just square up to the hag, ignore the little dudes, and just get the 2 axes ready and crouch.
Okay.
That hammer's just spin.
Gonna come to there. And they are not going to attack. They're sort of just holding their spears ready.
Can I use a reaction to taunt them? Just at least call them cowards.
Yeah. No,
but
they're
too
going
clever.
to. But each of them are going to take the dodge action.
Oh. So I've not that gives them what does that do exactly? I've not come across that.
That means
Gives
that
you
your attacks rolls against them have disadvantage.
Right, so they'll just be normal attacks then. While I'm enraged.
Yes.
No, you don't get advantage on your attacks when you're enraged, do you? Not on all
When you're
all your
recklessly
attacks.
attacking, you do.
On reckless
yeah.
attacks, yeah. But
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
is that a path of wild magic feature? or
I
is that just,
think
is that a
I do
barbarian?
have reckless attacks, but I just haven't used it because it seems a risk.
Yeah,
It is-
because attacks against you then have advantage in return.
Yeah, but as a barbarian, you just kind of have to accept you will get hit, so it's basically free advantage.
Fair enough. Yeah.
You just put yourself at a slightly higher risk of being on the receiving end of a critical.
Yeah, as Matt says, being a barbarian is a risk of getting hit.
Yeah, but the barbarian thing as well
That's
is
what
if
you're
you
there
go
for.
down, you kind of come back once, right?
Mhm.
To 1 hit point or something.
I
You die again.
don't think I
Matt,
have that.
I switched dice. That's what's happened. I got rid of those dice that were just obviously very, very biased against Deslin and switched them for some impartial dice. And that's where that natural 20 came from.
Of course.
It's illegal to hit a cutie, what can I say?
Those dice liked you.
like them.
Okay, so where are we at? What are we doing? What's going on?
The hag.
Oh yeah,
It's delayed dice.
doing all
command,
that. No one else is alive. Her turn. She's going to come in to here. And has she hit you? Did she hit you
She
last
hasn't hit me yet. She went for Delilah.
round?
A technical question, Angus. If
Yes.
they have, if I have disadvantage when attacking them, my 1d6 that I roll isn't an attack roll, so that wouldn't be affected. But my normal attacks would.
Yes.
Okay,
I mean, D6 is just a damage, right?
this is something that happens. Yeah.
It's just damage. So
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So no, I haven't attacked you
okay.
yet.
So she is going to attack you with advantage.
I wink at her.
22 to hit.
Yep. Just for my edification, why does she have advantage?
Because she's got the Sahagan behind you, so she.
Yes. Perfect. Okay. Yep.
You
20,
are flying.
22 hits.
Okay, so that does 13 points of slashing damage, half down to 6.
6. Yeah. Okay.
And is that
Oops.
her D6 roll there?
Yeah.
That 2.
Yes,
Okay, so
unfortunately.
she takes that 2 points.
What else she got? Go. UGLY. She ain't got no alibi.
Then.
I don't like it when you go quiet, Angus. It usually means pain is coming.
She.
I have floating arms and a floating head.
What?
I have no idea why that made me laugh so much.
Oh, okay. It took a second, but we're with you.
She's gonna turn and just run towards the ship.
What?
And straight through,
Do
like,
I-
as if it wasn't there. Just
Do-
straight
so
into.
I don't get a.
You do get an
okay.
an opportunity attack.
Would that be with
Um,
one of my hand axes or with both?
With one.
Yeah.
Should have kept the great axe. Boop.
One attack.
Oh, now you. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
23 hits.
It was
Okay.
a not so great act, but you've solved the problem.
Not so great axe. Sorry.
That's like the oldest joke in the book. I'll take credit.
Right, and this will do an additional 1d6 force as well, Angus.
Oh.
9,
12.
3, 12 points. Okay.
Nice.
And yeah, you detritus, you see her, she just runs straight at the side of this ship and just straight through the planks of wood. Like they're not there.
Why no one want to fight detritus?
How rough was she looking after the hit?
Detritus just looks sad and kind of sniffs his armpit to see if it's, it's hygiene.
It's hygiene or the
Delilah.
test, maybe?
The last you saw of this hag was that she was running directly towards the ship along the beach and then disappeared from your view.
Okay, assuming she...
Because you're down by that bit of the ship, you would have just seen her run
Here's another
straight past you,
question.
straight into the ship.
Cargo
Just
holds on
passing through
ship
it.
have famously been depicted as like the crossing beams going into the cargo hold, you know what I mean? Like those doors. The point
you
is
mean
like
on these bits here,
yeah, like this is a gate, right?
like a lattice
Or like
work of wood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So water can...
My point here is,
yeah.
can I see inside of the cargo hold?
You could see, yeah, you could see in the immediate space of that area, and a little bit
Okay.
sort of further in this direction, but not what's going on this bit, not from where you are.
Okay, the roll 20 was lagging though. Did it look like she possibly ran somewhere in the direction of the cargo hold?
More directly below where you are.
Okay. Well, you know what? Either way, it's the quickest way in there. Right before the snake lady starts running away, Delilah pulls out a little like multi-purpose gun thing that can also heal. So she's like, "Do I?" And then puts it back. I mean, it does a lot of things just shaped like a gun. It's how artificial spells work. Artificer.
You should know
Then, yeah.
I just
She's
love
just
it.
gonna holster that, pick back up the sword, look into the cargo hold, and then Misty step down in there as a bonus action.
Okay.
So you're going into the cargo
Um,
hold.
So
Yes.
your new beast, that'll put you sort of to about there-ish, like there-ish.
Yeah. I'm
and
assuming it's
So did
on the
she
same
like
level.
run to the side of the ship and then like phase through, or did
phase
she-
through it, yeah.
Oh.
She's a goat ghost.
Okay. So as Delilah appears
Go,
in a
go,
flaming
go.
or because I had the summer step. Is this hag lady
Did
anyone near
you
me?
use how often can you use Summer Step? And I think
Twice.
we had this twice. Okay.
And then the feat I took was Fey touched because it fit a character, right? And that gave me one
Yeah.
Misty step for free. So I have 3 teleports for free
Nice.
until I long rest.
And that
I'm
is
climbing
all
out of it
now,
now.
isn't it? Because you
Yes.
you used one to get
All
to
of it.
here, and then one to get back from here to here, and then another one
Mm-hmm.
down into the hold. Cool. Okay.
Yep. I told you I dislike movement in D&D. I'm doing most of it as I can.
I'm just giving you something that gives you more. Son of a-
Yeah, exactly. So I appear in this like flaming ore. Is this hag anyone near me? I can see.
Yeah, she's. You see where she's sort of just come through the side of
The
the
wood?
ship. Yeah.
Perfect. Is she within 5 feet of me, like she is on the map?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, okay, cool. In that case, she comes out. She like kitty prides her way through the wall. Immediately gets fire thrown in her face, and then a different type of fire. And sword. But I'm gonna stab her as soon as she comes out of the wall.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you she comes. Yeah, basically, as soon as you appear, you sort of see her head snap and fix you within her gaze, and then obviously you try and stab her.
Straightforward lunge. A full body into this lady.
All right. So
she takes
what's the
2 from the
fire
fire.
damage? 2 from the fire.
Yeah, just proficiency bonus. And then I will do a shadow blade. Bam! With a little booming blade,
Doesn't
and she
hit.
decides to move. I use my
Okay.
my inspiration.
Okay, 24 does hit. So shadow blade
You can
damage.
do it.
I hope I can.
And
Mighty 6.
what does your killing blow look like?
Alright, so we followed the hag, running away from detritus, getting hit. This hag's just having the worst day. Phases through the wall immediately, and then just gets pinned to the wall. Like, as soon as
Nice.
she walks in, just... And then the camera just holds on that for a while as she, like, starts to catch fire.
Love it.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Very cinematic.
Yeah.
Wait,
And then I'll eventually take the sword back. And just, you hear from inside the ship. I got her!
Casimir. There's a couple
Right.
of Sahagin surrounding detritus.
but
He's just gonna be like, he just like jumps down from the ship. This weird, ugly woman just like. He runs up,
Just
up
for
to
the
this
hell
thing.
of it. Just for the hell of it, roll me a wisdom save
Okay.
as you process the horrifying visage.
14.
Yeah, I mean, you make it. You're not scared of her. You're not scared that she
Okay.
might come back out at you.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
All right. So,
run towards the thing that's by detritus. I'm gonna attack it. With advantage. That's a 22 or a
22,
that's a 22.
all right. 22 hits.
I'm gonna.
Just
Is this
fucking.
thing bloodied? Oh,
Yeah, no, he's bloody.
it
Sorry, I
is.
was looking
Okay,
at.
I'm just gonna do.
I was looking at your second roll, thinking that was damage, which
no.
it is. And that's
I
how many
will
hit points
reroll
he
the
has.
two.
You don't need to.
That's a okay.
He's got 9 hit points left.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you just come charging across and just whirling the blade around, bisect this creature. To try as you just hear the noise as one of them behind you just crumbles to the floor.
So yeah, as it crumbles to the floor, you just see me standing there with my sword, pull it out, and I'm like, "What the fuck was that ugly thing? Was that the woman?"
it was a ghost, I think. But ugly.
Casimir just makes like wide eyes and just sort of. He's gonna stab further, like this way. Cool.
Hey,
That will be it.
detritus.
Da-da-da-da. How are these guys looking, Angus?
The one to your immediate left is bucked up. The one to the north doesn't actually appear to have taken any damage.
Detritus is. Detritus is gonna look at his axes that have just consistently let him down, and just either drop them or stow them, whatever it's the least action economy, and just kind of start cracking his knuckles and his neck. And you're just gonna start punching them.
Okay.
Why you no fight?
Still works, I think, with your Eldritch Maul, doesn't it?
It does, and I get +1 bonus to attack on unarmed strikes, which might help with this. So 2.
That's so cool.
So first unarmed strike into one next to me on the left. Boop.
17 hits.
Okay. Actually, that should be 18. This is the +1. Oh no, I already did that. Sorry.
And it's already on there.
Yeah. So that's
Okay,
9
points,
damage.
It's just drop your sort of slide the hand axe or the hand hammer into your belt. Drop the grey axe and just smash this thing square in the face. And as you make the impact, you feel the facial bones sort of give and just cave in slightly, and he just immediately drops to the ground, dead.
Nice. Like a full force. He's almost going like parallel to the ground with him as he swings. And then the other one, because I get 2, don't I? Because it's effectively dual wielding. Unarmed. I thought I did, but I'm happy to be corrected on that.
It makes sense. If you can attack with 2 weapons, you can attack with 2 fists. It doesn't have damage to be considered a weapon.
Well, it's 1d6, so it's substantially less than my hand axes would do, because they're 1d6 plus 5.
But punching is cool.
All right.
So yeah,
Go for it.
other one is just gonna swinging uppercut is what I'm going for. That'll be a 15.
15 hits.
Boop.
Another 9 points. Nice. He's takes it on the chin, and he's definitely hurt, but he's still, though he is starting to look around at all of the bodies around him.
Matt makes a good point that I won't get my proficiency bonus on the second one, will I?
No.
Does
So that would
13 hit?
That'd be a 13.
13 still hits.
Oh, okay, cool. I just have to remember to do that.
Thanks,
Thank you, Matt.
Okay.
Punching some fish dudes. When your weapons fail, just use your fists to try to.
You are the weapon. Yeah.
And he's just really enjoying himself as he's going to town on these little dudes.
He's just going to start fucking running.
This is not attacking me.
As he continues to not attack you, would you like to take an opportunity attack against him?
I would, please. Boop.
Punch him in the back of the head as he runs past. 25 hits.
Okay.
I hope as he runs past, you just
So
pick
God,
him up and like
nine.
choke slam
Are
him.
you kidding me?
Nice.
If that is enough to kill, can we make it grab the head and crush?
No.
Every single one of those damage rolls has
just
been
a bonk.
a 1 plus a 5. 1 plus a 5. 1 plus a 5. That's crazy. Okay, so he takes his 9 points of damage and he continues. So he makes
Okay.
30, then he's going to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You try to crush his skull, but you like grab his fin and you rip it off.
It's just slimy.
That is his turn. She's dead. Delilah, you are up. You cannot currently see him. In fact, you've not been able to see him since he was about here.
Oh. Did I see him at all? I thought I was inside of like a cargo hold.
Oh yeah, you don't see him at all because you are below decks of this ship.
Okay.
You're sort of knee deep in seawater. It's dark. There are a
wrist
few
deep in
skeletons
sea
sort of
hag.
floating in the water, just sort of bobbing around.
She like still has a sword pinning the person to the wall. She just takes out her multi-purpose gun tool because I made Michael laugh when I said that before. And she's gonna shoot herself right in the stomach where she got slashed before. Healing herself up.
Okay.
Swiss Army gun.
Yeah.
Good to shoot myself to heal myself.
She's gonna take a breath. A lot happened in the last like fucking 12 seconds.
Did.
Fantastic. Okay, so she heals herself up, stows both weapons, does a little like, cool flick off the blood thing with the sword, deactivates the flame and stores it. If I have any like time left, can I just loot this lady?
You can.
Cool.
Yeah, you've not used. No, because you used your action to heal. Cure wounds
Okay.
as an action, isn't it? So yeah, maybe next turn. Maybe next turn.
She'll start going to loot. You know what? She does that whole little like really tired mom thing where you put the hands on the hips and just breathes for a second. Like, fuck.
That
You
escalated quickly.
started to hold A to loot.
Yes.
Okay, Casimir. So the one remaining has started running. You can just about see him disappearing beyond the bow of the ship.
How tall are these rocks? Oh, he's behind the bow anyway.
Well, just I would say probably.
Like, my idea is if I stand here, are these rocks and the bow in the way of me seeing him?
If you stand where?
Like around on this side of the rocks.
Oh, if you stood there, you'll have a pretty good angle on him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Like his head would probably be obscured by the angle of the bow, but you'd be able to see the
Okay.
rest of his body just sort of
Alright.
as he turns around it.
So, yeah, so I will throw my axe of hurling.
Does it make you vomit?
16?
16 hits.
9 damage.
9. It's
for his
the axe, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't aim for his ankles. You aim for his ankles, but you manage to hit him just square in the lower spine, and it just drops.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
It immediately returns to your hand, Thor style. Was everyone dead?
We did have Thor and Iron Man at one point, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
And I guess Loki for
If Desla started asking me if he could have a character that threw a round shield around, I might have lost it.
Yeah, I'll approach the dead bodies and say,
could
all
make it."
ugly things are dead now.
Are you sure? Maybe over there. Point towards the fire and stuff.
I don't look there, I just go, did you see one?
No, but
Then it's fine.
okay.
I'm gonna go check out what's here.
I'm gonna go check out what's over here in the direction of that treasure chest. I don't know if Angus has noticed this on the map.
I have noticed it is on the map. I was aware of that treasure chest on the map.
Hello, treasure chest.
Prepared for questions about said treasure chest.
Oh, how can
Yeah, enough.
Oh.
I did not notice it. Good eye.
I didn't either see them.
I.
Yes. I would like to investigate the mimic when you got a second. Detritus is basically the mimic tester.
Sorry. It is actually a treasure chest, and Detritus, having slowly opened it, fully expecting it to either be trapped or to have teeth, is almost disappointed to discover that, in fact, it seems to just contain like some money and stuff.
As I open it, can I have my fist ready? Just, I can't hit that.
There's a currently uncounted, so undisclosed volume of copper, silver, and gold pieces. There's a leather pouch that you haven't. There are 3 glass vials containing a reddish, swirling, opalescent liquid, and a roll of paper.
Okay. Can I grab the pouch and the paper? Just look at it, see it's not a picture, and immediately put it back.
It does have markings on it, but it is not. It's not a picture.
If it's not a picture, Detritus doesn't care. So I'll grab the pouch. My rage starts to leave me, and I will just shout to Casimir, there is metal. Many.
Like armor?
Not good armor.
No.
Too small.
Bad armor?
Bad armor, but lots.
Lots.
Not worth
Lots of bad armor.
anything.
Maybe.
Taking too heavy.
Is it scale mail? Hold on, I'm just finishing on this table.
We'd
What's on
have
the table?
too much T-Rex meat anyway. And I start to walk off from it.
What's on the
Food
table?
better than bad metal.
There's lots of noises happening at once.
Sorry.
What were you asking?
While I'm sort of like, alright, I'll come have a look at the scale mill in a minute. I'm just looking at the table, just checking out what's around here, on and around the table. Oh, I'm assuming it's the table. Or is it a barrel? I don't know.
It is a barrel, but with a slightly larger barrel top for that barrel that's been placed on top to make like a
Table. It's a
tabletop.
barrel table. Table barrel.
The paperwork that's on the map isn't really there. It's just candles.
Well-read sea hack.
There's some just fish bones and things like that, but nothing really of interest there. It seems that she stashed most of her goods in the back cave. Deslin, roll me an Arcana check.
Groovy.
The bat cave. And I will look in that pouch at some point.
Okay, I'll tell you what's in that pouch.
24.
Nice.
24. Okay.
You're checking the hell out of
so
that.
you seconds. You find 10 gold pieces in a pouch as you're looting her. But you do also are reminded from reading on sea hags that various parts of them have usage in spell and spell components and sort of potion craft. You know that their hair is useful, blood, their pouch, or their nails, and some diviners use sea hag eyeballs in their divination craft.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I'll just go about collecting all of that. Being thankful Sarah can't see me and middle hag guts. I'll be sure to clean myself before I leave this secluded area.
So with that roll, it was what, like 24 or something. You do get a small pouch of sea hag hair, 3 vials of sea hag blood, which is sort of black viscous fluid. It smells like rancid swamp water. And a pouch of the sea hag nails that you pry from her fingers. They're just long, filthy, and sharp, but they're sort of a conduit of the sea hag's natural magics, and and you do also very, very delicately extract one of the hag's eyeballs.
Okay.
You don't know how long the blood and eyeballs will last uncooled.
I can cool it.
More freezer jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah,
At this
that's
point,
why
we might
frost
as well
on this
make-
continually.
At this point,
Yeah.
might as well like make
And put
a
it on
freezer
Detritus's
for it
head.
and put it on Detritus. Yeah, like
Yeah, exactly.
The cool box.
He
just
can,
carry
he
the
can
freezer.
carry our fridge. It'll also be cold, so
no.
he'd like it.
Yeah,
Bag
exactly.
of colding from
We
Critical
need
Role
to
Season
sort that
Campaign
out
1.
somehow. We need to like
Yeah.
somehow do it properly.
Bag of colding, like that.
How insulating
Get
is
it-
like
get it made.
Sahagin flesh?
Sorry, what?
How insulating is Sahagin flesh? Do you have that statistic, Angus?
I don't.
And if not, why not?
No, I don't. I don't quite have the R number of Sahagin flesh.
To building
like
codes
Marco
regularly.
laughed at that.
I just thought we need like a powerful wizard that can enchant items and give him a box or like a thing that like a box that the Detritus can wear on his back, and have him enchant it so that it's like almost always cold inside.
Yeah.
You,
I mean,
know,
have
just
him, like,
We need to get that
you want box?
commission from a wizard or something.
You know,
From an
you know how in Critical Role, a lot of times, if anything sort of biological that they've stashed in their bag of holding, when they eventually pull it out months and months down the line, it's all just
Yeah.
decomposed to nothing. I don't think it would, because a bag of holding has no air in it. So there would be no air for the bacteria to
Yeah.
use
There's no
to
life in there, right?
decompose anything.
Yeah, because you suffocate if you're in there, right?
Exactly. You can survive as long as you can hold your breath in a bag of holding.
It's a vacuum. So it's like
So interesting. Yeah, interesting.
So
I mean, it
mold
doesn't
wouldn't
help you
grow.
because you haven't got a bag of
No.
holding.
yeah, do we find the bag of holding?
Yeah, what's in the little bag I found, I guess?
Might have been one in that pyramid.
so food.
Aw.
Yeah, because mold won't grow.
No,
You
mold,
won't have
mold
any.
wouldn't grow.
Maggots won't come out anywhere.
He's left to be apologized. Yeah, Angus. So in that
Sorry, yes.
non-bag of holding bag,
Yes, that non-bag of holding bag, there were 5 of these. You've got a piece of
you had me a piece of.
quartz,
Okay.
a moonstone, a piece of citrine, another piece of quartz, and a piece of star rose quartz. Each one worth around 50 gold pieces.
Detritus keeps the bag, stows it in his loincloth because they are pretty.
Hell yeah.
Mine.
Pretty.
Anyway, detritus. You say, let's have a look. What kind of armor
Detritus,
you got?
like, just looking through the. I assume the Star Rose quartz is like reddish, and just.
Translucent rosy stone,
looking and
white star-shaped center.
being amazed at the colour of the
What?
surroundings change, just gestures over his shoulder. The box.
What's that? What's that?
This detritus is new stone. Pretty.
Delilah, detritus has a new, colourful stone.
Still from within the ship.
Oh, good for him.
This is the sound of squelching
Have a
and
look
body
at it. Make
parts
sure he
being
doesn't
removed.
hurt himself with. Make sure he doesn't hurt himself with some magic thing or something. Okay.
Okay, I'll double check in a minute.
And then he's gonna scooch past him towards the chest to have a look at the scale armor.
There is no scale armor.
What? There's no armor here.
The chest is full of
Plate armor?
pretty well. It's not a big chest, but it's there's a couple of thousand copper pieces in there. There's some silver pieces mixed in there. There's a couple of gold pieces as well. It takes some time to count through it to see exactly how much you've got. But you do recognise the potions of healing, 3 of which
Nice.
are in there.
3 okay.
And a scroll.
Scroll. I mean, to me, it's a piece of paper. I'm gonna open it up. Have a look.
No pictures.
I can read. So.
Accidentally
It's got
cast it.
markings on
You've
it,
at least got a
but
chance
you
of
can't
reading it.
read it.
Okay, I don't know what's actually on it. Okay.
It's in French
Okay.
for some reason.
It's magic. Okay.
Le bibliothèque.
Is that an X? No. Okay. Delilah, we need you. Just
I'll
come here.
clean
Have
myself up
to
and then
see
join 'em.
stone.
Right.
I'm gonna
Okay.
pull out the.
For
Potions.
ease of making notes and things now, assuming that you spend time counting it at a later point,
Yeah.
there is
yeah.
2,800 copper pieces, 1,200 silver
Hold on,
pieces.
let me write it down. 2,800 copper.
Quick,
Yep.
cash shield.
1,200 silver and 40 gold.
Is that correct?
I just heard you send it somewhere. No,
Oh,
that's
one-
an awful lot of silver.
One,
detritus.
sorry, yeah. Detritus,
Get
no
out, give him a
good
break.
number. Detritus,
No
go
number.
1,
Did I get it
too
right?
many.
So 2,800.
Yeah, 1,200. I just
and
added in a 0.
40.
Yeah, just throw it through yourself.
Okay, cool. So, okay, I'll count it up to values and then. Okay. Actually,
Delilah
what
would-
Kazim would probably do is he'd probably go, Delilah, how we would. There's a lot of money. How are we splitting?
She'll appear on the top of the ship having cleaned herself off and start making her way down the mast to you guys.
Stone.
No?
As soon as you get rid of
Well,
that
if-
A few
range.
things. A few things, yes. But first of all, money. How do we split?
I also found 10 gold on the hag
Oh.
lady.
Okay.
Well, I guess you're the captain here. Do you want me to be the treasurer? I've heard tell of people splitting it evenly. Seems to be the
Treasure?
best course.
Yes, I mean, yeah. Usually, what we would do is we would just loot and whatever you find, we just. I mean, what you find is yours. If we find something big, we kind of share it, right? That's usually how we would do it.
Okay. I wouldn't mind keeping
Um,
my 10, honestly. I didn't bring any money with me when I
You keep your
teleported.
10. You keep your 10. We can split this between us.
We could also just have a party fund.
True.
The detritus turns his back for a few seconds, and when he comes back, he has the moonstones, the quartz, and holds them out and goes, "Sure."
Delilah will cast Detect Magic. Is anything magical?
The scroll is
Yes, and also this has an X on it. I think is magic.
in a strong evocation vibe from the scroll.
Is that the line and it's X, or is that like a square? More. It's not a triangle. I can tell you that. I don't fucking give it to you.
Thank you. Delilah stumbles and trying to figure out how to explain it to Kaz to just, forsakes the idea.
It looks
Fuck
magic.
It is. Those stones, Detritus, aren't magic. They're very pretty.
I hold out the rose quartz. This one, magic.
In the visual sense, yes, quite nice.
He'll stand right, his face right next to yours, and he'll move it in front of your eyes. See, makes red.
I like to think he's like
That's
kneeling
very
next to her. Like...
Probably. He's a gigantic.
Little stone, change whole world.
That is a form of magic. It's quite brilliant, yes.
Brilliant stone.
Hold on to that. It's very nice.
Just cooing her
Okay.
stuff.
Well, if you want to be the treasurer, you can be.
As long
as you
as,
don't-
as players, we agree to write everything down for me.
Sure.
Get very meta for a second. Like, in character-wise, I think Delilah makes the most sense. Or maybe, like, Sarah, that we don't have all of our gold on us to get stolen or whatever. But, like,
Maybe. Or we could keep it on Boiko for now. But then
Yeah.
if we leave Boiko behind, we need to remember that money's on him.
ultimately, we need to find out how to move, 4,000 coins?
Yeah, it's a whole chest, right? So...
Yeah. When Angus said almost 3,000 copper pieces, I'm just like, just leave them.
I mean, how much is that?
A lot.
3,000...
About 28 gold.
Yeah, that's worth it, yeah.
28 gold is a lot easier to carry.
Yeah.
Just as
It is,
valuable.
but this is not 28 gold.
Yes.
3,800 copper.
I mean, I don't even know how much that would weigh, but I imagine.
I mean,
a lot.
Detritus could carry it.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
how
but
heavy is it? Like...
That with the
think,
meat
like-
and the T-Rex skull, and I'm all for saying, yeah, he can carry it. Let's move on.
Like,
Bingo
can I
bongo,
put it
but,
on
like,
Boiko? Because Boiko can carry like fucking over 400 pounds. 470 or
Lightweight.
something, or 400 something.
Yeah, I think so.
How do you fit 3,000 coins in a chest that size?
So they're really
It's a
tiny,
magic chest.
Tiny little just...
Like, can we like
Copper
strap it on
coins
the
are
back
small.
of Boiko or something?
How small?
He's a pack.
Detritus
Are
will
they,
happy
like,
carry it
heavy?
out the cave, although he won't understand why you want a big box of metal.
Yeah.
Detritus.
Yeah.
See, in the okay, you know, in the mountains, your tribe, so you want food. No, okay, he probably gets his own food.
Food.
The desirable
Dinos-
rocks you can trade for fur and
What's
coin.
the kind of thing that he would want that he couldn't get himself?
Oh. Commerce. Trade barter
Yes,
systems.
What? How does he? How does he
I
know
assume he has
those
some
words?
sort of a society up there.
How does he know those words?
Magic
Might have
stone.
Makes
Or that's a stone of
Make-
ability.
Big word. It's the only big word he knows.
Well, there is certain jewelry that can make you more intelligent. I think he
So,
just knows those words.
Yeah. Detritus trade many food and skins.
Who,
That's how he
who
got
do you
captured,
trade
remember?
with?
Snake people. Bad
Regretfully.
trade.
I was about to say you traded with them.
Tried. Impasse reached.
Somebody else?
One was
I
Karen.
should know.
Far away. What
In the mountains.
I get trade shiny metal. Axe. Many
Yeah,
axe.
we could get you something when we when we if we get to Barmir, maybe we can buy something.
You, he points at Delilah, you keep metal for me?
Okay, I can do that. Some of it you might have to carry, and Boyko. You are quite a bit stronger than I am.
I'm gonna look. Just if he's able, Angus, just easily pick it up and put it on his shoulder.
Yep, you hoist it up. It jingles and clinks in a way that the other guys find quite satisfying and just are quite indifferent to.
You ever throw like
I'm
a ring
gonna-
of keys up into the air? It sounds like a chime, right? It's quite satisfying to listen to.
And
So I'm gonna
sorry,
put in
go.
my inventory,
Many.
because I've obviously got mule in my inventory as well. And all that. I'm just gonna put everyone equipped, so I know it's on the mule.
says that you're a drug dealer,
A chest of
smuggler.
coins, and I'm just gonna put in the description of it. I'm gonna put those values.
Angus, on the way out, I don't know from a geological point of view if this makes sense. Detritus is going to look for any particularly sharp flint or stones of that nature that he sees.
Okay.
So just occasionally stop and like rifle around in the shale or whatever with his feet.
Okay.
Oh.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Doesn't search or check out the rest of the hold when you were in there?
I did not.
Boop. A mighty 7, please, Angus.
You find a quite sort of sizable round rock that you think's probably got flint or something inside. But it might not.
Okay, I'll take it for later. That's my lunch.
Angus, can we all check out the hold of the ship and any other like surrounds that might hold loot?
Like captain's
And,
deck or whatever it's called.
I'll take investigation checks from anyone who would like to search those. Those rolls will be at disadvantage for Casimir and Brightus.
Search what? Sorry.
Dark under there.
What are you talking about? Searching.
Searching within the ship, the interior of the wreck.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna. My curiosity was like these sort of crates and stuff. Like what were they about? What's in them? Stuff.
It's just old stuff that has come off the ship at one point. Like the empty barrels. There's some sort of rotten food at the bottom of some of them. Just long, worn. Not worn in the sense of they've been worn, but just degraded bolts of fabric. Just everything's very sort of salt stained. There's a few boxes of just books that just crumble when you touch them.
So in terms of stuff, tell you what, I'll put it this way: in terms of stuff that is usable for, say, commoners or a town, is there anything that's salvageable, or is it mostly kind of molded?
Roll me
over-
your investigation check.
situation.
You really just have to trust your typing skills when everything is lagging. You're like, I hope I hit that correctly. I'm gonna find out in about 30 seconds.
6.
Not that you can find. I mean, there's the odd weapon, but again, the blades are pitted and rusted. Same with sort of just general like tools and stuff. It's all just coated with a thick layer of rust.
It's gonna
that comes
break
on
after 2 hits, right?
sea-based
Like
stuff. Yeah. You know, the top layers are starting to flake off. It's proper rusty.
Yeah, Casimir thinks he finds a good hammer, and he's like, it's a bit rusty. Just like goes to hit it, and it just falls off and flies into the flies into the rocks. It's like,
Grab it up.
Yeah, I could probably use the rusted bits for some sort of a weapon, but I don't know if they'd be worth carrying.
For the rest
know
of
what?
you searching the rest of the ship, you all rolled like shit. Although, Delilah, you haven't rolled an investigation check yet.
I did. It was an 11.
Ah. Oh, yes, of course you did. You all rolled like shit. It looks like the ship has been largely picked clean. You would gather that it has been here for some time, and don't know whether it crashed while the Sea Hag was in here, or if the Sea Hag had come across the wrecked ship in the cave at a later point. Other people have been in here, but it's been pretty picked clean.
Can I do a special for like hidden compartments or whatnot, like behind paintings on the rugs? In case like the
I
captain
would
had muscle stuff.
say that that's probably covered in your existing role.
Okay.
Oh.
In that case, not having found anything, Delilah will turn over to Casimir again. Be like, so once we get back to a town proper, do we want to set up some form of a base? We still have a monster to hunt down, but I imagine that will take quite a while.
yes, well, I think we'll need some leads. I also think it's a complicated situation. I don't want the Empire to come to me and say I've taken over their place, or that I'm not conducting their interests. And I don't intend to. It's also, if it's Cutler Bay, it's very vulnerable right now. Not to say it's not salvageable, I think. But I believe for a town like that, you need more than just a handful of people to run it. I think it needs to be a group of colonists need to come re-inhabit the area again.
Okay.
Sounds like a DLC to me.
Hey, folks, remember that starting zone? Well, now it's a whole new settlement.
From the entrance
see.
of the cave, you heard Sarah's voice. Hello? You alive?
We should discuss
Yes,
this with
we're
them anyway.
coming back soon.
Let's start
do we have
going.
to bring
We
that
might as well-
stuff in here to get it through the water anyway?
You do.
Okay. Well, we can start working on that while we talk to everyone about these plans.
Yeah, we'll
'Cause, I mean,
walk
like-
and talk.
Walk and talk.
So while we are moving everything, I'll be like, okay, so as Sarah, as much as I would love to say we could just go back, we did sort of leave without telling anyone. We can work on getting back there eventually, but we only have accomplished half of our mission. And
The
if-
thing is also with setting up a base is that we could, but if you are looking for this zero what if that leads us completely somewhere else? What if setting up a base means we don't pick up any leads?
Well,
Might lead to
the
go
base
out
would
and
help us
look.
gather the leads. Have a base of operations.
True. It's just I'm just thinking in terms of travel time. If we need to travel for a week in a direction to get a lead,
Well, trust, I've been plenty worried about travel time.
Have you made
But-
your way out of the cave now, or are you still?
yeah,
We-
yeah,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
walking
yeah, everyone
to-
around.
yeah.
walking to the other side, I guess, so bringing everyone.
Working your way
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, we're
Walking,
out,
talking, and moving.
Um,
I mean, be it in Cutler Bay or in that other town, like we don't need a base, but as far as I know, this creature isn't connected to anyone. It would probably have to stay in the area.
Well, okay. We'll go back to Cutler Bay. We'll see what state we see it in. If it's anything still standing, we can hang out for a bit, maybe.
And keep in mind, I have no extra love for Cutler's Bay. I would be perhaps worried this zero.
you've never
creature
been.
would- Yeah, I've never even been there. I don't care about it really.
Mm,
But it's just the nearest point of civilization.
yes.
And if this creature can take advantage of a wounded town, I don't know, might
True.
take lead of it or something.
That's what I mean. So we'll see what state we see it in, and then we can basically, well, maybe someone's seen him. Maybe we'll hang around, see if something comes up. If nothing comes up, we can move to Barmir.
What is Baromir like? Would we get properly equipped there?
Do I know? Like, what's Barmir? I don't know if I would have been. I don't think I would have been there, but would I hear anything about it?
And by properly equipped, I mean I'm used to dealing with some knights, but they are quite heavily armed and armored, more pointedly. You could use with getting you a good set, and you
Yes.
could lose the
I-
Barmir is a larger town than Cutler Bay. The majority, if you're looking for like skilled blacksmiths and who are armor crafting, you'd want to be New Diminos. You guys.
Okay,
Oh,
Barmir is
yeah,
just
I've
like
already
a
done that.
proper
I've done
town,
that.
right?
Yeah.
In comparison.
Did it? Okay. Well, you mentioned travel time. I imagine it would take us quite a lot of time to get there. I've tried to be as reasonable as possible, but like if I had this monster in front of me, you'd probably see another one of my seasons. Like I would attack with full ferocity. I want to kill this thing, as you could probably imagine.
Can I get perception checks from everyone?
Of course.
There's a
The,
pirate
we,
ship.
we are
the Tritus
blacksmiths,
is
so
looking
that's,
through his magic stone, so I don't know if that helps with his performance.
it's a 17.
Perception.
13 for his rose quartz tinted glasses.
So
my sheet-
Casimir, you notice first the sails appearing on the horizon to the north.
Okay.
And as you sort of keep an eye on them, you see that they are getting closer. They are heading in a southerly direction. And they seem to be hugging sort of the coast quite tightly. They're not like in the middle of the bay or anything like that. They are sailing along the coast. And as you continue walking and it continues sailing in close to you, the course of the next sort of hour or so, eventually Vlada appears. sort of circles around where you are. And eventually the ship comes up to level with where you are. And what you see is like, it's like a long ship, but larger. So we've got it's wider, it's longer. It's got a covered deck and a raised stern. Huge wooden prow is carved into a very intricate and detailed dragon head, and it's all been painted white. It's a white dragon head. As I said last week, the sails of this ship were white. The flag flying from its flagpole, bright red.
So can I see now from close? Do I
Now you
recognize the
can
flag?
see it's a blood red flag with a black circle in the center of it, and wrapped around the circle is the relief of a white dragon. Roll me a history
God, Matt.
check.
I did when he said red background, black circle. And go, did they speak German by any chance?
Oh, Matt,
Can the
chat,
others
the
check as well?
KKK whack.
I had not
Kazim
made
is not great at
that.
history.
Oh, it's not particularly hard DC, especially for
11
being
then.
from where you are from. Sorry.
11.
You recognize this insignia as being the flag of a Freelish mercenary company called the White Fang
Ooh.
Company.
Oh.
Well known for their hatred of Goliaths.
This is good. This is very good. These are my people. Well, not my people, but my culture,
Oh, okay.
mostly.
And you hear a voice calling from the ship, and you see sort of stood on the railing's edge a humanoid woman wearing a dark red coat, very similar in colour to the flag. She's called. Was it you who sent the message with the bird?
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The Tritus looks
we
around.
have found you then.
Full glad we are
Yes.
that you did.
Are you?
Oh.
We have some people that, well, they need some shelter. They need to rest.
And you need to get back to Cutler Bay.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
I'll
we need to get back to a town, yes.
send
Well,
you.
anytime.
Deploy the little boat that they use
Lifeboat?
on big ships.
Oh,
not a
the,
lifeboat. 'cause
Not the captain's yacht. This
Rowboat.
with the sea.
The
Yeah,
longboat.
but the rowboat, but they call it's got a name. What is it called?
Boaty.
Can we borrow your longboat or whatever it's called?
Utility boat, ship's boat.
Delilah acts a mind of what this boat might be called. Thinks
Tender.
of wiener dogs.
Ah,
Can we
a
borrow your
tender.
wiener boat?
wiener boat.
And you see a small boat being lowered down, and a man rowing it out to you. And it takes a couple of trips, but especially getting Boyko on it and standing still, and then having him hoisted onto the ship at the other end.
Can
so
he just
it's
fly with his bat wings?
What about the meat?
probably
I guess.
but the meat makes it as well. But there is some frowning at the quantity of meat that's being loaded onto the ship.
The Tritus doesn't pick up on it and
before-
just goes. Ah,
Before stepping on the rowboat, Casimir's gonna like put one foot on it, and then he's gonna stop, take a foot off it, He's just gonna stand in thought for a second. So like looking around.
Are you okay, Captain, Sergeant?
I had a dream about drowning.
Oh, charming.
Like last night.
I hear it's quite awful. You should try to avoid that.
Yes. Looking at the rowboat. Can you swim well? Well, no, you won't be able to.
I'm
Oh, well.
reasonably well.
He's
Never had the chance really.
get on the
in Boulder
rowboat.
City.
Well, I'm just gonna do a little. All right, he seems a little bit anxious. Like
Well-
as anxious as you'd see Casimir at least, you know, like like you see him a little bit. You know,
Delilah would
looking
pat you on the
around.
back and say,
holding and-
"Well, if you fall into the water, and then there's a glimmer of something behind her eyes for a second, we'll kill you quickly so you don't have to drown." Shakes her head out of it.
I appreciate
Angus.
it.
Oh,
I could
The
accept
big guy
nothing
can
less.
also save you, probably.
How far is it if we were to continue walking to Cutler Bay?
Probably another day's travel.
I don't know if you recall Detritus's background, but there would be a substantial reason as to why he would not want to go on the water.
I don't remember that bit.
To the extent he would potentially prefer to just walk.
Our dreams of a pirate campaign are slipping by further and further.
I'm not saying it's an insurmountable reason, but at present it would, I think, be. For reference,
How much
Angus,
faster would the boat be anyway? It's only a day.
the water spout incident is the bit in the background.
I can't find the backstory. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I can resend it.
We all. How about we all do flashbacks to our backstory?
Little cloud appears.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Detritus would also be fine escorting Boyko if he can't get onto the ship. Well, Angus, that one day's travel, is that accounting for Detritus's sheer athleticism? If he were to not have these slow, tiny, puny people hindering him, and just ran the whole distance.
Going at a fast pace, you could definitely make it in slightly less time than that.
Is the Emperor's new groove is what I'm thinking of. The Kronk guy who's just got the litter on his back, just running through the. Sorry, I haven't seen that news. Yeah, I think Detritus would rather run it because it's just plains. Like we can see Cutler's Bay from where we are, right?
Well, not quite.
Yeah.
Maybe just about.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to say that from Detritus' point of view, he wouldn't be getting on a ship today.
The Detritus, why? What's going on? Did you have a dream too?
Wait, you both had dreams?
Yes. The meat went bad. Bad dream.
No, about water. Did you have a dream about? No.
Don't think of water, don't dream.
Come on, get on the boat.
No. I run.
Why?
I run fast. Detritus.
No,
Strong.
why? Okay, no. Why not get on the boat? It's quicker.
Time not most important thing to detritus.
Okay. What's important?
Past.
Casper's gonna put a hand on, like pat, Delilah on the back. Seems like personal trauma, and he's gonna walk away.
LOL, good luck.
Yeah.
My sister had some aquaphobia before, but we can't just stay away from the water. What if we got you something very delicious as soon as we got back to town, detritus?
He's gonna step to the side and gestures to the pile of meat. That is basically all he wants in the world.
Oh.
Okay, that's savory though. How about something sweet? And then she'll press the digitation, the taste of like cotton candy or something.
Detritus immediately
just
vomits
Yeah.
from the sweetness, having never experienced fructose. Like, what was the stuff that the Americans use instead of normal sugar and Coke? High fructose corn syrup.
Corn syrup.
Oh,
She pressed
yeah.
to taste sugar, not high fructose corn syrup. Okay.
He gives you kind of, why would you do that to me though? I thought we were friends.
Let's go all that way now.
Can we
I feel
can we
violated.
see the shore from the water going all the way up to Cutler Bay?
Sorry, say that again?
Can we see the shore from the water going all the way up to Cutler Bay?
Pretty much, yeah.
Right. So how long will the boat trip take?
A couple of hours.
A couple of hours. Okay. Yeah, I'll only arrive either a few hours late, or you could just keep pace with detritus as he goes along the coast.
Well, that defeats the point.
Just carry the conversation on. Jesus Christ,
Well-
I'm dying.
Okay.
Okay, well,
If you are content on going on foot, at least take Vade with you. You could sit on your shoulder.
What form is Vade in at the moment? Is it just a bird?
It's like a hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But-
Oh, bird.
Oh yeah. I like bird. He
well,
eats meat.
No.
Strange bird. Puts
He
it
could
on.
look like he's eating meat, but I don't think any of it would stay in him after he dissipates.
When I eat meat, I look like I like eat meat.
Right.
Smile.
Smart.
There's a really awkward kind of.
Okay. Well, just be sure to come to town, okay? Hate to lose you somewhere out in the wilderness, or to velociraptors while we can't help you fight them.
He's gonna stick right next to the shore and just go north.
okay, if something happens, you send a bird to us. Okay?
I fight too, right?
Sure. Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah, if like something attacks you, defend yourself. My bird will just come to us automatically.
Yes.
Bird is
Also,
bird.
if it dies, I'll know about it. So like, if it happens to explode, don't worry about it. Vade's been through some shit. We flashed over to him. He has a scar and is smoking a cigarette.
Cautiously eyeing up the bird, he's just
Screaming
put on
on
his
the
shoulder. That he thinks it might explode at any moment.
I mean, he shouldn't explode. He won't explode unless something explodes him.
What time of day is it, Angus?
It's still sort of morning.
Okay. So at a
yeah,
good
it's-
speed, might get there that night.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Detritus is just gonna leg it. taking the minimum weight that he can. So a handful of T-Rex meat.
Sailing then, I suppose.
For T-Rex.
This is enough to
case he finds
pop
a
in his
customer
mouth as
along
he goes along. Like his trail mix.
Okay.
I love the tractor so very much.
He's a big dumb bastard and we love him. Okay.
As the rest of you get on board the ship, the captain introduces herself. My name's Captain Severin. Welcome to the Fang's Edge. She's a tall, slender woman with sort of quite sharp and stern features. She's got a black leather tricorn hat on her head and long, straight, dark hair hanging loosely below it. A dark red coat trimmed in black, a white, if somewhat greyed with age, shirt underneath, and black blousey pants tucked into high leather boots.
I like your style, Captain Lady.
Thank you very much. Pretty good yourself. Look like you've been through some stuff, but
Yeah.
yes.
I can keep it clean. I can't mend it.
You mentioned your friends of Cutler Bay. Don't mind. Who have you been in contact with there?
Well, how is Cutler Bay doing? Because we left it with only a handful of people.
I don't know. I haven't actually spent much time shoreside since we arrived.
So, did someone greet you at the port, the harbor, or?
Yes, and I'm trying to establish if you are indeed friends of Cutler Bay by finding out who you know in Cutler Bay.
Right. Okay, well, yes. Casimir is the only one that should know, and Carl doesn't remember. Yeah, Carl doesn't fucking remember any of the names or anything.
Does Carl not have any notes? Roll me a history check from Casimir to see if he can remember.
He was relying on gut to remember everything.
I didn't remember anyone's name.
Well, you roll that history check. Captain Lady, do you have a trademark on Fang's Edge?
I mean, it's written on the side of the boat.
Oh.
Check.
Never mind.
It's
a very cool sounding name.
Well, thank you very much. It's we're with the White Fang Company, and Fang's Edge seemed to fit for a company ship.
Would you mind if I stole that name for a technique I'm developing? A sword technique.
As long as it doesn't infringe on our copyrights and trademarks, and there's no confusion of services between what you're doing and the services that we offer as a mercenary company, I don't see that to be a problem.
Just
I have to read up on copyright law.
just to go. This is Keith, our intellectual property lawyer. He can draft it for you.
Mythical creatures, I know. Property law,
It's not just property law, it's intellectual property law. It's very, very
The
complicated
smartest of
business.
property law.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna name it something else. But good job naming the ship. Anyway, my buddy.
Casimir, you didn't roll great, but you didn't roll
8.
badly. I mean, you did roll pretty badly, but you didn't roll a 1. You remember that there was the human woman who worked in the tavern, Lisbeth. You remember the half-orc shipwright, Tark, T-A-R-K. It's probably all the names you remember, actually. Maybe remember Aline, possibly Doric.
Okay, well, Elizabeth was the one in the tavern, and that Alfork, I don't. Sorry, when I was there, I didn't pay attention to the other races. I'm now a bit more, He's gonna like change the subject.
See
So
a little
anyway,
sort of a hot flash as she sort of looks at you when you mention that, and as she does, you sort of notice the ever so slight point ears. Not full elf, but you do recognise that there is elven blood flowing through her veins.
Weren't you part of the guard contingent there, Mr. Sergeant Captain?
yes. Yes. So was. Hey, Martin. What is your name again? The man.
Martin with an E.
Martin with an E.
Martin.
Martin.
What was your mayor called again? He was. He I believe he did pass away, didn't he? Got taken.
Deckard, yeah, he came.
Deckard.
He was taken with us, and he didn't make it.
Yes. Well, let's put it this way. I was not present when an attack happened. When I arrived, my forces were dead or taken, including the mayor, and there was only a handful of survivors, so we left to try and rescue whoever we could. This is all we got. And he gestures to them lot.
Roll me a persuasion check.
You rescued exactly 2 of them.
You rescued 3 of them. Just started with anyway.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Okay,
Don't mention that
I
one.
can finally use this maneuver that I've been having. And I make a persuasion check. I can expend 1 spirit to die and add the spirit to die to do a ability check. So I would do a persuasion check, which is an 8.
Okay, roll. You put on your superiority die
Plus
then.
my 6, so that's a 14.
14, okay. Very well.
Yeah. He's going to just like carry on. Yes, and then we well, the town is kind of been ruined. They seem to have come through the gate. This here, Brockville, he's my second in command. He was there during the attack. Brockville, you remember any names? The locals. Sorry, we kept to ourselves.
As you say,
Just-
as you say, we kept to ourselves. He's like, there was Aline, Doric, Gaffrey, the old boy. And he lists off like a dozen of other names that you are pretty sure have now deceased or have died in the attack.
Is that enough for your assurances, or should he continue embarrassing his friends?
This is why he was my second in command, you see.
I certainly believe
It's
you've
more of a
been
people
in
person.
Cutler Bay. Whether or not you're a friend of the town is yet to be seen, but I'll let Wozniak deal with that. Right, make yourself comfortable. We'll be dropping anchor in a couple of hours.
Very good.
He starts calling out orders. It's
can
a
I-
fairly...
can-
Go ahead.
Can I ask? You're a merchant ship.
A mercenary company.
Mercenary company. Sorry, I've been missing this name. You do the fighting yourself too, or you just lead?
I am just the captain of the ship. When the company needs to travel from A to B across the sea, they do it on my ship, and I'm in command of the ship as that happens, and while Wozniak leads the company on land, I keep the ship safe and the crew.
Well, I like your outfit.
Thank you very much.
And then he notices the ears. Oh.
Again.
Told you it was a nice outfit.
Like way in the background.
So
He starts
do
calling
you
out
know-
orders to the queue.
As she walks away.
Try to get away from you.
She's just like pretends like he was focused on something else.
Mastering the small talk.
She doesn't actually walk away from you. She just, as you're sort of just stood there awkwardly talking at her, she just turns her head and just starts yelling at the crew and barking orders, and just drowning you out with her own voice. And then after a couple of moments, she sort of stops. I'm sorry, you were saying something?
The captain will also get a message in her
Nothing.
head saying, "Forgive my new friend. He's been through a lot and is a bit awkward, but he's nice enough."
Well, I was just saying that I might have been very what would be the word? And he looks at Delilah like
Delilah's like 60 feet away from you, fucking with the whole orb
Oh.
that she
Ah,
found
okay.
in the temple.
I've not been kind to other kinds of people before. But
She gets another message. I
It's
forgot
nice
about
to
that,
see.
but never mind.
Nice to see your leadership skills. On I'll be over there. He walks away.
I like that the Gunt's legacy is just that he made you more awkward around other races when you're trying to be nice.
yeah.
But when you were just being mean to them, you were fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Just perfectly comfortable just spewing hate. But now he's trying to be nice. It's just really, really off-putting.
It's almost like growth is hard.
Like he's like a half elf. It's close enough, right? Like
The top or bottom
If we
half.
had children, they'd be 1/4 elf, and that would be okay.
yeah. That would be fine. They're more human than elf then, so that's
You know what?
fine.
I'm okay with you constantly get hit by enemies.
After a couple of generations, you'll hardly be able to tell.
It's just the family secret at that point.
While we're traveling all this time, Delilah will look at that scroll and the orb both, because I don't know if I have checked out the orb.
Okay. And looking at them in what way?
Trying to identify them.
Okay, by casting Identify on them?
If I have that spell, yes, but it doesn't look like I do. So I'll detect magic and then I'll illuminate on them.
They are both magical. I think we've already done the evocation school on the scroll. And I think the orb was a little harder to identify. It had sort of transmutative and evocation vibes to it. But neither one was.
Can I read the scroll as a wizard?
You can
What does it say?
by casting it. I suppose that's how you.
How do
They
wizards learn
work.
scrolls?
By
Just
transcribing
identify
the.
first, so-
Yeah, if you want to transcribe it into your spell book,
Can you not
then
spend a short rest to identify what the item is?
I
If we
remember if
can,
that was
then
that was a homebrew rule, wasn't it?
Well, let's umbrew all then.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually, because wait. Identify magic items in 5e. Yeah.
And if not,
Yeah, identify is the fastest way to reveal an item's properties. Alternatively, a character can focus on one magic item during a short rest.
the identify spell, which is the issue here.
Yeah.
If not, then I'll just look and
The end of the
I'll
rest, I can't
keep
see.
it until I find an identify spell, and then I'll somehow learn that. The house rule was having to use it as a spell. Matt says. Oh, 5e law, you can sit with an item for a short rest. Can I sit with both these items for a short
I was
rest?
under the impression of that as well. But then again, Angus is the DM.
Yeah, I'll rule that. It's a scroll of lightning bolt.
Oh, hell yeah. That'd be bad as hell. I'm already picturing like a railgun situation with the sword.
I picked out 6 that it could have been.
Okay.
And
Hell yeah.
I rolled for it.
I kind of love that random aspect. Keep doing that.
I will do.
like it as well.
It's usually because I can't decide what it's going to be. So I'm like, oh, that could be
Yeah,
cool.
fair.
That could be cool. That
Yeah,
could
yeah.
be cool.
I can't give him everything.
You can't give me
you
everything. in
could.
fact.
I could, but I'm not. So yeah,
No.
scroll of lightning bolt.
I just remembered those 3 potions. Everyone does have a free 1 potion of healing.
Ah,
Oh.
cool.
So I picked
Dope.
up the 3. I forgot to.
Sick
I
nasty.
picked them up
Keeping
to
it for
share, and then
yourself, Casimir.
I knew there was something else that was. I didn't even note it down.
Potion of How much does Potion of Healing heal? Is it 1d? Is it
2d4 plus 2.
2d4? Nice.
You can just add them through the thingy.
Ah,
Drag them in
yeah.
in Roll20.
Clever.
If you type it in the compendium thingy. Cool. Nice to have. Anyway, sorry. I interrupted.
The orb. Is- I'll come back to you on the orb and with exactly what that does. I haven't got that to hand at the moment.
Speaking of, do we get a short rest in terms of HP?
Yeah, you can take a short rest on the ship as you're traveling. Detritus, you can't because you're running.
I'm running.
Can he nap while he runs like an elf?
Yeah, and the
So-
bird can steer me.
After
Ratatouille with its claws.
after about an hour and a half of travel, you start to come to a slow. You see there's a bit more of a flurry of activity on the ship as they're coming into Cutler Bay. And unlike the ship that you arrived on Arrrrggggg on, which was quite deep keeled, the longship itself actually sails right in and docks at the Cutler Bay docks. So it lowers the gangplank and you're able to step off onto the docks of Cutler Bay. And that, I think, is probably a good time to wrap the session up. And we'll pick back up next week as we make our way back.
We
into
made
the
it
game.
back, and the place is not on fire.
Hell yeah.
Let's wait till Detritus
Yes.
gets there.
I would say you do notice on your travel in that there is like a column of smoke,
God damn it.
but it's off to the east of Cutler Bay, like
Oh.
just outside the town rather than being in the town.
They're burning the bodies.
A corpse pile. Okay.
It's the speed at which
Something
Detritus is
then.
running.
Something for me to attend. Nice bit of barbecue in the morning. Love it. Or in the evening.
It might be a bit morbid, but I've only ever read about corpse piles before. In the
I used to
military.
make them every week.
If
Job.
Detritus were
Every
there,
weekend.
he would ask if you can smoke meat on them.
Technically, yes.
It gives it a humanoid-y kind of flavour to it.
She's
Delicious.
vaguely a pork.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Hell yeah.
thank you everyone who has dropped by. Thank you Twitch. Thank you Rumble. Thank you for sitting with us over the last 2 hours and 40 minutes of our ridiculousness. We appreciate you coming and following along with what we're up to. We'll see you next week.
We
Thanks a lot.
also
Bye.
have an Instagram
also-
and a TikTok.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are on
So
Instagram and
we're-
TikTok.
We're on those places where we'll upload clips and highlights and things. So, yes.
As a crew on it.
Enjoy that.
Have we got those links to hand? Can we put them in chat? Are we allowed to do that? Is that going to get us
Yeah.
banned
Yeah,
for shit?
No.
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
Promotion, isn't it?
Unless we ban ourselves, I think. No spamming.
Yeah, we could ban ourselves for sharing links. Yeah.
A streamer buddy made me a mod the other day, and I was like, I don't know how to use any of these powers, and I accidentally banned another friend of ours. Like, oh no.
Well, now you know.
Mhm. Allegedly dandy. Love it.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Dandy.
You can have a little chat
Yeah.
bot that just posts them periodically.
I think
I don't
we
think there's
hour
a
or
need at the
something.
moment.
we get access to
Yeah, probably not at the
some
moment,
other cool
but-
stuff when we eventually become affiliate, which will be whenever we do 2 additional streams.
Can someone
Whether
post
you
them
want
on
it-
Rumble as well, so that our Rumble
Yes.
viewers can come and check us out as well?
Side eye.
So we've got 6 people watching on Rumble. Hello Rumble,
Hello,
thank
Rumble.
you for
Hello.
coming and checking us out. I wonder if
Great
we are
meeting you
still
again.
the only D&D stream on Rumble, or if anyone else has come along and.
There are definitely other channels. I don't think anyone else streams. To my knowledge. Yeah, the number 1 D&D stream on a platform that has no D&D stream.
It counts.
Technically
Number one on
correct,
Rumble.
the best kind of correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, you're a lawyer. You should know that.
The most.
Yeah.
Technically correct is the best kind of correct.
Yes. So, if you feel like it, go check those out, and we will inevitably be streaming other stuff. But until then, till next week. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us
Thanks,
know if you
guys.
get your card fixed, Michael, so you can play some.
Yes. Yeah, and we
Stop.
will play many a game once I figure that out. So
You could
stream
also do
is
a.
ending soon.